So the minister told me to do a woman's perspective on the whole prepper survivalist thing, I guess. Now is not the time, dog. She's been hearing stuff all day. So to start from the beginning, I was raised Democratic Socialist. Yeah. Then met the mister and got information overload like crazy. And it just kind of spiraled from there. And I thought it was neat. I thought it was cool. It's a good idea to be prepared for anything.
Yeah, but it's been 16 years.
It has been 16 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Somebody
almost
now.
16.
Somebody take me out now.
We need a pass.
And they say hell don't exist.
Oh, you're full of crap.
Well, yeah, I've been told that.
So yeah, it's been, oh, there you go, dog butt for you. But it's been interesting to watch other people, and we've met some good people, we've met a lot of not so good people. And I think one of the problems is nobody can ever get along. Nobody can agree on anything.
The simplest of shit.
Anything at all. It's either you're growing things wrong, or you're not preparing for the right thing, or you're, it's everything.
My black stick's better than your black stick.
And I think that's dumb, in my opinion. You do what you can with what you have, and that's all you can do. Not everybody is on the same level, whether it's knowledge, weapons, food, and any of that. And to sit there and dog on other people instead of helping them to figure out where to get things or how to go about doing it.
Teamwork.
Yeah, it's selfish. It's a division. And if the world were to go to crap, then everybody would have to work together in one way or another. And you're going to tell me if you can't do it now, when we're damn near going to crap, you're not going to be able to do it if it does all fall apart. And it's like being in fucking middle school. I mean, you have people sitting here going, oh, we're going and doing this and everybody's welcome except for women. The fuck? Why? Are you afraid we'll show you up? Are you afraid we'll do better? Or what? What's the problem? Are you afraid we can ruck more than you? Are you afraid that we're not gonna hiss and moan, or we can't handle your dick jokes? I mean, you don't get to sit there and say everybody's welcome except for these people. No. And I don't care that you don't want certain people. That's fine. Just don't say everybody's welcome and then say except for. No. Hey, we only want these people. Cool. So be it. But you're missing out on a whole group of people. Because I know there's other women out there that are into this and whatnot. And it's not always easy, don't get me wrong. But it is what it is. But the fact that people are going to sit there and get rid of a whole group, I just think they're scared, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't get it. Or maybe they're just scared that the single women will take all their single dudes away. And they won't have a group no more. Daddy, where'd my group go? They're all married. They're all happy.
Yeah.
But I think everybody needs to come together and work together and realize that Everybody's on a different.
It's if you got the same mindset. It's like we're all ice cream at Baskin Robbins. There's many
Yeah,
flavors, but we're all ice cream. Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, we might not. Like Rocky Road might not go good with. I don't know.
Mint chocolate chip.
Actually, it probably would, but you never know.
No, but
And that's what I mean. Everybody wants to be too much of basically, I'm the captain. Me, personally, lead by example or shut the fuck up or get the fuck out of the way.
too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. Or there's too many Chiefs but not enough Braves.
Yeah.
And that's the way it's been in the Patriot movement for...
Oh, God, for eons.
Listen to you.
As long as I've known you.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of shit.
I don't like all the freaking pissing contests.
Or the... I'm ex-military, I know everything. You don't know shit. It's like, just because it's this title and
entitlement.
yeah, it's
Sense
like,
of entitlement.
yeah. But here's the thing: no title of nobility will be allowed in this fucking republic. Okay, but I'm for the Constitution.
But I'm better than you because I have a piece of paper.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Nowadays, I would trust the backyard mechanic over somebody who's certified.
Fact.
Or just because you say you're a doctor, but you're over prescribing shit. It's too much of the government says that this person's certified because they kissed our ass and they're the professionals.
Yeah.
But all they are out for is filthy lucre. It's no more of the community, no more family, no more nothing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
My world doesn't exist no more. I've just come to the conclusion on that.
That or people that say that you have to have a group that has one of everything. So one medic, one person that's basically a cook, and one person that knows logistics. And no, everybody should know a little bit of everything. But yeah, you should have, if you're lucky enough to have somebody that has ample medical knowledge, but everybody should know enough to get you to that person.
Yeah, everybody's got a specialty, but everybody knows the basics. So if someone craps out, that's what the special forces do, call an A-team. And that's how the militia was trained back in the day. And that's what the militia needs to be brought back. But, so many people are scared of the word militia. And if you're scared of a word called militia, go home.
Dirty M word.
Yeah, it's like, wait a sec, when somebody tells you can't use certain words, that's oppression right there. Or these people can use this word, but you can't. That's oppression. And it's the basic concepts that we've gotten away from.
And if you believe in your Constitution, that dirty M word is in there.
Mm-hmm. It's what made this country. And it's the sad part. Too many people are afraid to speak their mind, afraid of, I'll fail before they even try. Makes about as much sense as I spend $3,000 on a boomstick, but I'm afraid to take it out and get it scratchy and dirty. But I'm going to use it if it ever come down to it.
No, you won't.
Actions speak louder than words.
Because
it's just,
you won't even know how to use it.
Now here's another kicker. Okay, there's a lot of so-called Christians. Just Christianity's like going to Baskin Robbins itself. What flavor of Christian are you? They complain about this problem that we have in this country, and they sit back on their asses and go, well, I believe in faith, and Jesus is going to come back and clean up my fucking mess.
No.
Well, I don't do shit.
No.
I'm sorry, faith without works is dead, and oops, that's biblical. My bad.
That would be like making a mess in your own home and expecting a stranger to come in and clean it the hell up, or your mommy and daddy to come back and clean it up for you when you're a grown-ass adult. Hell no.
That's ironic.
I'll whoop somebody's butt. The hell I'm going to clean up your mess.
The thing is, what do you learn from it?
Not a damn thing.
See, that's what life's all about, is learning. Whether you fail or succeed, even if you fail 1,000 times, you figure out 1,000 ways how to not to do something. But you learn all this other fun stuff along the way.
Exactly.
What would you suggest changing or bringing about, or fucking in the whole patriot, survivalist, prepper, militia, whatever you want to call it, Constitution? It's all basically the same thing. It's just different fingers.
People need to have more of an open mind.
Well,
no, they do.
You say open mind nowadays, they're talking about, here, let's butt fuck.
No, open mind. Well, let me finish. They need to have more of an open mind and realize that basically survivalist and prepper are two peas of a pod, and you're just two different words.
Hold on. That's just like, the preppers, I'll never be militia. Okay, so, but, well, if, say, shit hits the fan, what are you going to do? Oh, me and my group, we're going to band together, and we're going to arm up, and we're going to protect it. That's a militia. Whoops. My bad.
But they need to have more of an open mind, and they need to stop with the, you need to have these freaking comms, and you need to have these weapons, and you need to have this much of whatever. No, everybody starts out differently. Everybody has their own needs. For example, we're two people and dog.
No, I'm a Martian.
We don't necessarily need the same or eat the same food as our neighbors. Well, we're up in the Tulies right now, so there are no neighbors, but you get my point. And they need to realize that, just because, like back at the house, one person can eat double what we eat because they're bigger. He's like 6 foot something. He's a big boy. People need to take that into consideration. Not everybody has the same needs or even wants.
Yeah. And here's the kicker. Get your beans and have lots of beans
and
rice
put up,
but I've never cooked beans in my life. Oh, yeah.
Fuck them beans.
You're going to find out the hard way. And that's what I mean by people want to believe everything and everybody comes out of their mouth, but they don't ever tried it. And it's like, that's what I'm doing these videos to encourage people. Just go out and try it, even if you fail.
I've never argued over a bean in my life, but we sure did.
Yeah. That's why I said here. Go ahead and watch. I've tried it. Now, if you got a couple of days of soaking and then, X amount of fuel to cook them, then they taste really good.
But if you don't, you're fucked.
It's like people, I'm going to put up my beans, my bullets, and Bibles. Well, okay.
Great. You're going to be hungry until them beans are ready.
By the time you get done reading that Bible from front to cover, then the beans will be ready. Oh, and that's just what I mean.
That's awful.
And it's like, so long as you try, you don't fail.
All right. And too many people also talk so much crap without going and doing.
Yeah, here's the thing that kicks me out about these YouTube videos. They talk about what needs to be done, and they're going to do it, but they never get around to do it, but they'll sit and bitch.
Right.
And it's like...
Well, or they've never done it.
Yeah, and this is why, this is what we call BS sessions. It's like, okay, yeah, I made, 2 videos every day. And it's like, yeah, it might be half an hour, but you know how long it takes to make one of them fucking things? It's a bitch. Especially you got to be kind of careful. I mean, in the summertime, it's a bitch because you'll overheat.
And not only that, I am not graceful whatsoever. So I'm trying to hold a fucking camera, keep dog out of my way, watch where I'm walking, keep him in frame, not trip on something, and break a goddamn leg. So if, I swear to God, anybody bitches about the fucking camera wobbling or you going out of frame, I'm going to tell them to come here so I can slap them.
Yeah, now here's the kicker about when we make videos. It's raw. There's nothing edited.
No.
The only time you'll think that it's edited is when I'll say, hey, I'm going to stop the video and walk 10 minutes up the fucking road, and what's the point of what you watching me go?
Well, and you got to realize we're up here for 3 weeks with X amount of battery packs.
Yeah.
And just literally a phone.
And then some people go, use solar. We're in Washington.
Yeah, and our spot is shady most of the time, so we'd have to constantly move the solar panels.
Yeah, and it's a pain in the butt. But they do work, and it's one of them things where it's like, okay, I'm showing you, get out. And that's my whole thing why we're going to have these bitch sessions, basically. Get out and play. Get out and play.
And I've learned a ton. Like, I had the knowledge, but actually doing.
Yeah, build self-confidence. Ooh, that's something the government does not want.
I can patty squat now. I couldn't patty squat before.
Yeah, I like it when you patty squat.
My fucking knees don't, though.
Well, no, that's one of them things that you learn by doing.
Yeah.
And that's my whole thing is everybody talks about, oh, you need to get out and do it. Now imagine being a YouTuber telling others to get out. You need to get out and do this while they're just sitting there bitching. And they talk about how they're going to make videos of showing you,
but they don't.
That they don't. And it's like, That's kind of an oxymoron. You know, and it's like, at first it sucks. You know, it's just like when people want to lose weight. The hardest part is starting. Once you start, then you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. Okay. Yeah. You know, it's just like going out and I find an elk carcass and I'm like, oh, here's a bunch of bones. I can make all kinds of different things with it. But then the damn woman, oh, I want all that shit because I'm going to make...
He's like, look what I found. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, see, and that makes it where I can make more videos because I got the raw materials and go, here, this is how you make needles for sewing. This is how you make fish gourds for fishing. This is how you make arrowheads for bows and arrows. This is how you make spearheads out of this. This is how you make knives out of it. This is how you sharpen the damn thing. There's probably about a dozen videos of showing you how to do this old school shit. And it's like, that's why, people say, you got any weapons on it? Yeah, cut my head off. Because if anything comes along and it's like...
Well, but people are going to be like, well, why do I need to know that? Because if it all fell apart, you're not going to have production of stuff like that.
Why do you buy house insurance, car insurance? Well, it could happen. Yeah. Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm not doing it because it could happen. I'm doing it because... I don't know, the more you know. It's like we got all this...
The less you carry.
Well, that too, but it's like they say we only use 10% of our brain. I want to fill my brain up.
Yeah, get a new wrinkle.
See, I look at it this way. When I cross over and everybody's standing around and they hand me the bottle, figuratively speaking, says, okay, dude, what'd you do for your life?
Oh, no,
you were given X amount of years. What the fuck did you do? Oh, you wasted your... No, I did all this cool shit. I enjoyed life, even paying bills and all this other shit, but I was still enjoying life. Versus sitting on my butt, wishing I would have done this and wish I'd have done that. Well, wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up quicker.
Oh.
Eventually, all you're smelling is bullshit.
Did I tell you I told our niece that one day and she goes, the wishes, because I'd never poop in my hand?
Oh, yeah, she turned into one first class
I was like,
smartass.
you bugger.
Oh, no, and that's the whole thing, is just try. But, like, this was supposed to be a woman's perspective of what... It's like we all got roles to play whether you like it or not. Okay, and
I would prefer to be home in the goddamn kitchen, cleaning a house and raising babies. Don't get me wrong.
Are you Mormon?
Go ahead, make me barefoot and pregnant. I'd be the happiest woman on earth.
Yeah, I know.
See?
And I'd be so
fucking litter.
And I'd be, yeah. I'm too old for that shit.
Well, me too.
Go get a puppy.
I'm looking.
I know.
I'm looking for another puppy.
Part 2. The adventure continues.
And yeah. That's another thing we've talked about is the roles of men and women. And women nowadays, holy fuck me sideways.
And most of them can't even cook.
Oh, not just that, but they're like, I am woman, hear me roar. Okay, well, what do you want? Well, I want to be treated equal. No, you don't.
Yeah,
no,
when I hear that, all I hear is, meow. All right, kitty.
But you don't want to be treated equal because guys work their asses off.
Here, this is what it means to be a male. Work hard, shut your mouth, suck up the slack from everybody else, and you better have an answer or a solution to fix anything. That's a male.
Yeah.
Or that's a man, not a male. Because nowadays a male is, hey, I got a dick.
But I'm happy with the whole men provide the home or the house. Women make it a home. And being a stay-at-home parent, yeah, it can be tiring, but it is so rewarding.
Yeah, you women got it easy if you look at it.
Well, yes and no. It is tiring. And they can get to be annoying little fuckers, too. But it's rewarding. That's the thing. It's better than a paycheck in my mind.
Well,
and really, when we go back in town, where do I spend most of my time? In the fucking kitchen.
And where's everybody else?
Everybody else, everybody else is coming in and out of the kitchen to talk. But I'm in the fucking kitchen cooking something or getting ready to do or making something.
Well, yeah.
I like it in there.
Okay, but you see, that's the thing is...
And these damn little femme Nazis and my body, my choice, but you can't have that with the shot. You can fuck right off.
Well, it's like,
ruin it for me.
It's like when a man has a daughter. Teach her the basics. I ain't got no problem with a strong woman. It's just this, I can do everything, but you best lower those standards.
Oh yeah, no. See,
No.
and I'm so against that. Like, if women want to be in the military, they want to be in the whatever they want to do. You want to be a fucking ranger, a Navy SEAL, whatever. Have at it, girl. Have at it. But you do it at the same everything that a dude does.
Well, see, that's what we've gotten away from in society is we got to have some kind of standard. It don't matter what it is. Here's the standard, and we don't go below it. But now you got to have so many of this, so many of this, so many of this, so many of this. I'd rather have the fucking the best of the best. I don't care if I'm getting brain surgery by a fucking Chinese pilot named fucking Win Wan Zun, flying Easter eggs for the fucking Easter bunny. As long as he's a good fucking brain surgeon, I don't give two fucks.
Yeah.
But here you got to have, like here, this might offend some people. In society with jobs, you got to have so many whites. Well, no, not so many whites. So many blacks, so many Mexicans, so many Jews, so many Indians, so many of this, so many.
And we got away from
instead of you hear everybody being a racist is wrong. Well, what do you think you're doing?
But that was our affirmative action.
Okay, now I don't give two fucks who it is. I don't care if it's all blacks that or all Mexicans or all this and all the whites are down here. But it's so long as they're the best of the best.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you on that.
I don't give two shits.
I don't care what
but
color you are.
But this crap of, I'm sorry, every race has a specialty. Every race, just like Asians
are good at math.
Yeah, okay, they're good at math. Whites are good at fucking mechanical shit.
Mexicans are really good at, pretty much anything.
Yeah, but then if you look at it, you work hard enough, you can do whatever the fuck you want,
I've always seen them in construction.
Yeah, well, laborers,
Yeah.
but then again, they don't like the stereotype, and then they go right for it. It's like, but then again, being a skilled laborer, you can make all kinds of money if you know how to do everything. And if you know how to do a little bit of everything in life, you can still make money.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Well, that's just like a lot of blacks think that there's no blacks in the or Mexicans in the prepper and survival movement.
Oh yeah, there are.
Oh bullshit. Or only whites shoot guns. Go to a shooting range, you'll see everybody and anybody.
That's what our friend had that. He's black and he's like, I thought.
No.
Thought wrong.
And it's like, where'd you get that from? The fucking TV. Look, Neil, pray, listen. It's just like the new religion is psychology, No, it's called brainwashing and manipulation. Like fucking Casey said, we'll know when our job's done when the American people believe everything that we tell them, even though it's a lie, is the truth. And you look around, really proved that one. But now everybody wants to go, let's forgive and forget. No, fuck that, motherfuckers, you ruined my business. I lost too much from that shit.
Not just that, we quarantined 4 times. We were ostracized.
Yeah, we were treated as fucking leopards.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, you are quarantined. No, we're good now. No, you can't come out. Fuck you.
And then when their God, the government, came out and said it was okay, then they were like, oh, okay, but I'm going to church. Motherfucking hypocrite. That's another thing too, is now the church is nothing more than the 501c3 social clubs that they are. Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less. The church used to be, hey, we're going to point out all the wrongs in the world and how to fix it.
Not now.
Not now, because that 501c3, when you take your test, they kind of come out and go, well, you can't preach about this, you can't preach about that, and keep government out of it. And everybody goes, well, separation of church and state, it used to be, okay, we're going to be a Christian nation, but we're not going to be Catholic, Protestant, Judeo, whatever the hell you want. You're going to be a Christian nation, but there ain't going to be no dominant one. Because if it was a Catholic one, I'd be scared for all the little boys.
No joke.
And which really makes no sense because, what kind of meat does a fucking preacher eat?
None.
Okay, then. And it's like, none of it makes no sense.
That would burn the hell out of my hand.
But then again, you got, like, what's his name? There was a dude back in '69 who said, if I was the devil, this is how I'd do it. It's just like, anti-communism back in the fucking 40s and 50s, un-American activities. Oh, we got to get rid of them because they're too goddamn close. No. We still have laws in the books. No Muslims allowed in this country. No communists allowed in this country. But, hey, it's okay.
Now we're being ran by them.
Yeah, treason used to be, hey, if you can prove they're selling out or being ran by a foreign government, Yeah, you were, on military tribunal, put up against the damn wall. But now it's in your face so damn much, and everybody goes, "What's going on? What's going on? What are all these problems?" And then when
Violence
somebody
doesn't
comes along and
solve
goes, "Hey,
anything.
read this for yourself." Well, I didn't see it on the news. I don't want to read it because I don't want to be labeled. I want to be a sheep. But I'm a strong, independent woman. Well, I'm giving 40% of my fucking earnings to taxes to somebody who says and convinces me that I need them when I really don't. Like Ronald Reagan coming out, even though he was Watermelon Reagan, government's not the solution, government's the problem. Subsidize wheat, shit. You go back far enough, you'll see enough crap and go, what the fuck? We're all Americans. No, we're not. Okay, and then if you go, okay, we are, but what kind of American are you? Just because you live in this country, yes, you are technically an American, but what are your values? It's like I've met more foreigners that know more about our history and appreciate our rights than most of the other motherfuckers. They think being American is fucking collecting welfare and scamming the government. And it's like, you fucking motherfucker. You're the reason why we're in this fucking thing. Or most people go, well, yeah, we'll get back to the Constitution, but hey, we're going to keep this part of socialism and this part of communism and this part of fascism still on the books. Hell no, that shit don't work.
I hear it, Mama.
Me personally, I look at it this way. There's many people, many groups who are going, well, after it happens, this is what I'd like to see a society built on. I say we take the cream of the crop, all the can-do people, and all those that want to sit on their ass and be scammers, rapists, robbers, blah, 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 blah. Go to Canada like the first time. And you're not coming back.
No, they need to go over a body of water. Find a naked island. That way they have to build a boat to come back, not just walk across.
No more. There's so much that needs to just be done away with because it's all this good feel bullshit. And what does it actually do? Nothing. Makes you feel good, but what does it actually do? It makes things worse. And that's the problem is a lot of people don't want to realize that if you look at it this way, okay, well, we'll do that. Well, what about your cousin Vinny? He's a piece of shit. Well, he's an exception. Nope. That's the hard part, where everybody's going to have to realize that, yeah, your family might be blood.
But are they family?
Just like the fucking, blood's thicker than water.
No. I was raised with that, and I was so mad when I realized that the actual thing is...
blood of the covenant is thicker than water of the womb.
Yes.
And you'll know them by the fruits they bear. Now, if you take those simple things and you go, oh, okay. So your words say one thing, but your actions speak louder, so I'm not supposed to go by your fucking actions versus your words. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and nobody wants to, everybody's been conditioned. My emotions, my feelings. Fuck your feelings, fuck your emotions. How did we get in this fucking place in the first place? Because your fucking feelings and your fucking emotions.
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of women need to realize their emotions don't matter when it comes to things like that. And even I have a hard time with it. And sometimes I have to stop and go, no.
The best advice for all you guys or you women out there, or even the guys out there that can't make those hard choices, but you got friends and family that will, you just look at them and go, I can't do this, so I'm going to walk away. I trust your decision.
Yeah.
But they go, I want to be involved. Well, the reason why we're in this problem is because you want to be involved. You ain't got the moral fortitude or what needs to be done, adulting. So go away because you're creating more problems. But yet, on the other hand, they'll say, I want to fix this problem. Well, then fix it. Wow, but you know how you can help fix the problem? Shut the fuck up and walk away.
Yeah.
Let the adults deal with the shit. You want to be a child?
And then don't buck it.
Yeah.
Don't buck how it gets fixed.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, it's like, hey, I want to make an omelet. I got to crack some eggs, figuratively speaking, with a lot of problems. And that's, and in a society, it's like you're forced to fucking be around shit bags. No. Tell me any place in history where you've been forced to do that. Eventually you go to war. Yeah. Straight up. You force a motherfucker hard enough, they will go to war with your ass. But, that's so wrong. How is that wrong? Wait, in a society of children? No, you put 2 boys or 2 girls or a boy and a girl in a room, and say, here's 2 lollipops apiece. You guys are equal now, right? Yeah. One eats the other one quicker, and the other one tries to take it from the other one. The other one goes, boom! You guys were equal. You equally had your shit, but you were a greedy little bastard. You got your ass beat. Did you learn something? Yeah, don't take candy from fucking somebody. Okay, problem solved.
That's like what bullies now is parents not teaching the children to defend themselves.
A simple kick in the nuts and a throat punch solves a lot of problems.
Or a wrist lock.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's too. And what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? It ends the problems, and it teaches bullies to think, don't go around bullying. And it teaches, the ones that are being bullied to stand up for yourself, self-esteem. Oh, we can't have that.
Right. Well, it's like we always told the kids, don't start a fight.
But you bam, better finish it.
But finish it. But before you do, make sure you've told every teacher, every adult, including us, before you have to defend yourself.
Yeah.
And then when it comes down to it, you're not going to get in trouble because you've gone and did all the steps that you were supposed to. Mm-hmm. You've gone to your teacher. You've gone to the principal. You've gone to all these adults, and they still refuse to help you?
No.
No, fuck them.
See, that's why we have this thing called the Second Amendment. Checks and balances. You have your First Amendment goes, hey, redress of grievances, whether it's for government, city, state, whatever, your neighbor, your cousin, your worker, blah, blah, blah. And if you're denied that, well, then, hey, depending on what the circumstances, you have every right to defend yourself, and nobody wants to hear that, but it's the truth.
But it really is, the government's like an adult bullying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we've gotten to is an adult version of bullying. How dare you talk that way?
Yeah, it's like, well, no.
But they do, because don't pay your taxes, I'm gonna come after you. Don't get your tabs on your car, we're gonna fucking fine you. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to take the money from your tabs like we said we would and put them where we said we would. We're gonna do whatever we want with them.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, it's basically, that's a legalized extortion. Just give me 10%. Or it's either give me 10% or I'm going to send the bully boys over to get you. Right. I know the bully boys are your neighbors and your cousins, but hey, they're doing the thuggery to fucking collect for fucking, the mafia.
Yeah, but it is. It really is come down to another form of bullying. So no, I can see why the government wouldn't want you to have your children stand up to bullies and whatnot. Make some good slaves.
See, because then if they'll stand up to that bully, they'll stand up to every other bully.
Right.
And you get enough people standing up, and then the shit stops.
Exactly. We're running over half an hour, so we're going to call it?
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good night.